UNSA has sent for us. Eliminate all hostiles.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gamers, YouTubers, and my beautiful fellow subscribers alike, my name is Uncle Balzac, and before I get too into things in this video, I just want to ask those of you that are new here, even if you think that I am just a scrawny, fuck-nosed, nerdy, sweaty cunt for loving a game like Infinite Warfare, just to leave a big smashing thumbs up on this video, and to subscribe to my channel to become a part of our ever-growing squad here, and to be in the loop with all the wicked content that I'll always be making and posting for you guys. But without further ado, and just to jump straight into the real topic of today's video, let us just quickly compare these two games for the actual nerdy, sweaty would-be, oh my god, I'm the biggest OG Call of Duty fan because of the fact that Modern Warfare 2 was my favourite game in the franchise players, by stopping right here and just rewinding just a little tad back to the parts of this video where I'm running around with a fucking minigun that I'm treating like a super lightweight SMG, slaying jimmies, bouncing around all over the place, observing the colours and the super lit, super intense shit that's going on in the match all around me. And then what we'll do is, we'll flash forward a year or so to a game where you're no-scoped in your balls 73 times in one match, disconnected from the server that you're in, and then reconnected into an even worse, lag-prominent overseas server that induces a comatose state and makes the no-scopes to your balls that I mentioned just a second ago feel like a faint tickle. Much better that I've actually had a chance to get that out, but by now, especially if you've been keeping up with my last couple of videos, and especially if you have half a brain in your head, you should know that World War II is getting to the stale, makes me want to stop breathing, unfixable point that Sledgehammer Games has brought it to, and unfortunately for some, it was already at that point the day the game was actually released. So, I sat there and asked myself, you know, Uncle Balzac, what would Jesus do? And needless to say, I didn't have to wait for an answer to that question very long, you know. Jesus wouldn't sit around and get thrown from server to server, use terrible weapons, submit to the will of sweaty, nerdy jimmies with snipers, sit around for days on the Activision support Twitter waiting for answers, and torture himself over such a terrible game. No, Jesus Christ in all of his might would grab that fucking minigun that I both used and mentioned earlier and treat it like just as much of a super lightweight SMG that I did, slaying playing jimmies, bouncing around all over the place, and observing the colours and the super lit, super intense shit that's going on in the match all around him. Anyway, now, on a shorter and a slightly more serious note, I think one of the main reasons why Infinite Warfare actually got so much hate and this amount of dislikes on its release trailer on YouTube was because of the fact that Advanced Warfare, the first jetpacking game in the series, was just an absolute flop. The year after, Black Ops 3 was the redeeming saviour of what jetpacking in the Call of Duty franchise could be, and by the time 2016 and Infinite Warfare rolled around, people were just sick and tired of jetpacking and futuristic bullshit. Now, I don't think that people, like myself included, gave it too much of a fair go, and only actually purchased the game to play Modern Warfare Remastered, and I don't know, man, me personally, I love Infinite Warfare, and maybe if it was made in the place of Advanced Warfare and was the first jetpacking game in the series, or maybe if it was its own standalone game, you know, unrelated to the Call of Duty franchise altogether, it might have gotten a bit more love. Oh well, what can you do? Shit happens. But to wrap things up right now, why don't you guys go ahead and leave me a comment down there below about what your opinions of Infinite Warfare are and why. But apart from that, keep slaying it on whatever game that you guys are playing at the moment. I'll see you guys in the next one, and remember to stay awesome, squad.